ache.
Welcome back, everybody, to another MLB The Show franchise mode here with the Chicago White Sox. Today is the trade deadline, so we could be making a big move, we may not be. We'll see. I have a trade idea in mind that we might go for. We'll see. But we take a look. We're 3 games up on the Indians in the AL Central. We won 7 of our last 10. We dropped the home opener, or the series opener against the Kansas City Royals 13-0, and we dropped the series closer against the Cleveland Indians 8-5. But we took the series 2 of 3, and we're looking to take the series against Kansas City in today's game. I'm not sure if that's the game we're going to play yet. It all depends on moves. If we make a huge move and say it's a starting pitcher, we're probably going to want to play that game. So we're going to go ahead. I know I kind of went around and I looked at the areas that we could use some help, and I don't think we need any position players. I can tell you right now, Zach Duke is going to be traded, and my goal is not to trade him for another reliever. He's going to be sent off probably for a prospect or something small, and Michael Noblesse is going to come up. He's one of our biggest prospects. He's also a left-hander, so he's going to fill that left-handed role. You can see his ERA is pretty good. His strikeouts are very good. He's 23 years old, 72 overall, 8 potential, and his stamina is way up there, so that helps for getting into long innings. So we'll see what we'll do. We will definitely see what we'll do here. For you guys, it'll be like that. But we're going to go look around, see what there is on the market, see some fair trades ideas, and we'll come back. Alright guys, we made a move, and it was huge. A huge move on behalf of the Chicago White Sox. Let's take a look at what we did. White Sox acquiring Noah Syndergaard from the New York Mets, along with Mike Napoli and Joe Clark, for Dane Dunning, Dylan Cease, and Zach Duke. So, let's break this trade down a little bit. We're getting one of the best pitchers in baseball, a complete flamethrower. We're getting a pretty decent reliever. We're also getting Mike Napoli, who's probably going to retire at the end of this year. I don't know why it says he's a reliever. He's a first baseman. But we give up Dane Dunning and Dylan Cease, 2 very prized pitching prospects that we're giving up. And we're also giving up Zach Duke. So let's take a look at what we got. We look at starting pitchers. Our starting rotation had some kinks in it, and we add Noah Syndergaard, 8-5, 135 strikeouts through 127 innings at 3.11 ERA. He's 88 overall. He's got a year of arbitration after this season. He's been one of the best pitchers. You can see his velocity is 99. I mean, he's a great pitcher. I mean, he just is. So you take a look at our top 4: Syndergaard, Giolito, Rodon, Kopech. I mean, you can't go wrong. Now, DeAndre Nottingham has played well in AAA. He could earn the call-up. Alec Asher has pitched amazing. He could earn the call-up. Lou Thompson could. He's deep potential, so I'd rather probably keep him in AAA. And then we also look at Matt Harvey. Matt Harvey has had a really good season in AAA. In the majors last year, he only pitched 10 innings, had 10 strikeouts, but the ERA was up there at 5.40. So we definitely have some options at hand that we could make. Obviously Noblesse is going to come up. He will come up. He will make his major league debut in the bullpen. And then first baseman Mike Napoli will be at AAA. He will not be up in the majors. But we're making a huge move by getting Noah Syndergaard. I'm very excited. We'll probably go to his first game, which probably will not be today. It'll probably be against Houston. Maybe at home against Kansas City. We'll see. We're going to get the roster all set up. That's the only move we're making at the trade deadline, unless by somehow a team offers us a trade that we really like, which I doubt it. But we'll see. So let's go ahead and go forward. Alright, so we are ready. And today's game, we will actually be pitching with Noah Syndergaard. He's on complete rest, so he's going to be making the start today in Kansas City against Charlie Morton of the Royals. So let's take just a quick look at the pitching rotation. It's going to be Giolito, Syndergaard, Rodon, Kopech, and we called up Matt Harvey. It was a tough decision because we did have DeAndre Nottingham and Alec Asher. I was very close to calling up Asher. of the two. So we'll give Matt Harvey a couple starts, see how he does. He's a veteran. He brings a lot of knowledge into the locker room. So we'll see how he does. If he doesn't, we'll see maybe Nottingham, maybe Asher. So I'm very excited to get started, and we'll start today's game against the Kansas City Royals. Welcome everybody to Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. It is the White Sox versus the Royals. 62-44 for the White Sox, 55-53 for the third place Royals, as it is Noah Syndergaard's White Sox debut. Here he's playing against a AL Central team, third place in the division, and you can see Charlie Morton on the mound for the Royals. His 19th start of the season, he's 4-10. His ERA is at 5.10, so a little high for Charlie Morton standards, definitely. 97 innings pitched. He's given up 109 hits. His walkouts are pretty reasonable. His strikeouts are a little bit lower. So Charlie Morton not having the greatest season for himself, and the Royals not so much either. But Adam Eaton walks to the plate. You can see his number has changed. I assume that would have something to do with either Robles coming up or Syndergaard coming up. But as always, guys, we will show you the first pitch on both sides of the ball, as Adam Eaton's going to take ball one from Charlie Morton. White Sox going to try to be a little bit more patient with their swings today, knowing that this is a pitcher that has struggled. As Adam Eaton's going to foul this one off to the side for strike number one. 85 degrees here in Kansas City. Wind not really too much of a factor, only blowing at 3 miles per hour. So long ball is always a big part of the Chicago White Sox game, especially with their lineup with Devers, Davidson, Jimenez, even Moncada's got a lot of power. He's almost at 20 home runs this year. I mean, we're just at the trade deadline, so Edmonds going to fall that one off. 1-2 the count to the all-star for the White Sox, one of the best leadoff hitters in the 2019 season, as Edmonds going to fall this one off again. Another strike, another foul ball, and the sixth pitch of the bat. A good curveball, a lot of curveballs early from Charlie Morton here on Adam Eaton. Adam Eaton's able to hold back. I'm sure he's looking for that fastball, as that is going to be another curveball, and that is going to be another foul ball. 7 pitches already in this at bat. Here comes the 8th. Adam Eaton fighting, as this one's going to be hit to first base. Charlie Morton's going to win the battle and get the first out here in Kansas City. Noah Syndergaard on the mound for the White Sox, making his 22nd start of the season and his first as a member of the White Sox. He's 8-5, 3.11 ERA, 127 and a thirds inning pitch. The hits are great, the walks are great, the strikeouts are great. He's just a great pitcher, and he's now on the south side of Chicago as he's making his first start, and he's going to be going against Billy Burns, batting .259 on the season, 20 RBIs and 3 home runs. And you guys know what you're going to see from him first. That flame-throwing fastball of his. He's got that slow windup, 97 miles per hour from Syndergaard for ball one. White Sox fans definitely in tune watching this game, as Syndergaard is hopefully the missing piece that'll get the White Sox to the World Series this year and over the hump to win their first World Championship since 2005. A one-strike bunt thrown over the first by Matt Davidson. They're gonna get it, as it is 2-0. I forgot to tell you, Matt Davidson hitting a 2-run shot in the top of the first. Early support for Noah Syndergaard. Scott Schiebler up to bat, leading the American League in home runs, still at 30, as he walks to the plate with 1 out here in the top of the second. Still 2-0 White Sox. Trying to get more on the board for Noah Syndergaard, as this one's gonna be hit to first base. A quick out for Charlie Morton, the second one here in the second inning. Adam Jones to the plate here in the bottom of the second. You can see he's 3 for 7 in the series so far, as it is 3-0. Duffel Castro singling into center to score Tim Anderson. So another run on the board for Noah Syndergaard, who throws that fastball just a bit high for ball one against the former Baltimore Oreo? He's not an Oreo. Orioles superstar. As that one's going to be hit into center, Adam Eaton's going to range over to his left and get the out for the first one here in the bottom of the second inning. Eloy Jimenez up to bat. He's 1 for 1 today. And he's got Yohan Moncada at third after he just tripled. So nobody out, runner on third for Eloy Jimenez. 3-0 White Sox. He's looking to get a run home here as that fastball is going to be outside for ball 1. Eloy Jimenez, really one of the, we have so many stars on this team. Eloy Jimenez is really one of them, but, he's so quiet in his demeanor and the way he plays, sometimes you don't notice him. As that one, you'll notice him as he's going to get a run in on this double. Getting another RBI for the second-year stud of the Chicago White Sox. 4-0 early here for the White Sox in the top of the third inning. You can see he takes this one, getting right over the left fielder's head as he's going to double in a run. Matt Duffy up to the plate. 12 home runs, 51 RBIs on the season for the .267 hitting shortstop for the Royals. 6-0 White Sox. Really doing well today, the White Sox. As Noah Syndergaard hasn't had his greatest stuff that you will see from him. He's just such a great pitcher, but it seems though his command is just a little bit off. Not a lot. He's only given up 1 hit, 1 walk. I think he's got 3 strikeouts through his first 3 innings pitched, but it doesn't seem to be his greatest stuff. So hopefully he'll be able to get that together, continue to get the Royal batters out, as that is going to be strike 2, 1-2 the count to Matt Duffy. Noah Syndergaard winding up, going to be throwing that slider, and that will be another strikeout for the new member of the White Sox pitching staff, Noah Syndergaard. Matt Davidson to the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. Kauffman Stadium is a stadium Matt Davidson in real life loves to play at. He just can't stop hitting home runs when he's there, and he's playing well today here at Kauffman Stadium, as that is going to be strike 1. A fastball swinging away. You can see it's a very nice looking stadium, especially with that blue sky. They got the fountains back there. A nice little unique thing for Kauffman Stadium. As that curveball is going to be way outside. I don't even think the catcher caught it. Charlie Morton struggling with that command of that curveball. It's been all over the place today. He hit a batter. And now Matt Davis is going to fall off the third pitch of the bat. And now 1-2 the count. Matt Davidson trying to get another base hit. Go 3 for 3 today. As that is going to be a check swing. They're going to peel the first. And he did not go. They're going to rule. So the count's going to move to 2-2. Matt Davidson definitely catching a break there. Trying to take advantage of it. As that one's going to be hit deep. It's back. Will it go? It will. Another home run for Matt Davidson. His second of the day. And another one here at Kauffman Stadium. Another RBI. Matt Davidson loves playing here. And you can see it today. 2 home runs. A double, 4 RBIs, and we're only in the 5th inning. White Sox go up to 7-0 against the Kansas City Royals. You can see Matt Davidson really taking advantage of that check swing call being ruled that he did not swing. Gets another chance, gets another pitch, and he takes it yard. And that is going to do it for Charlie Morton. His struggle was not there today, giving up 7 earned runs through 4 1/3 innings pitched. A great pitcher, just not having his best tonight. Billy Burns up to bat again for the 3rd time this afternoon. He's 1 for 2. Bottom of the 6th, 7-0 White Sox still. As Noah Syndergaard is cruising, as you can see by his pitch count. 5 innings pitched, he's only thrown 57 strikes, or 57 pitches until that last one. So he is cruising right now as this one's going to be hit to center field. Adam Eaton's going to go and get underneath it. Hit pretty well, but not good enough. Adam Eaton's going to retire the first out of the inning. Rafael Devers up to bat. He's 0 for 3 this afternoon, but he has an opportunity here in the top of the 7th with 2 runners on, nobody out. He has an opportunity to be anything he wants to be, because he has some opportunity to get some RBIs. I don't know where I'm going with it, as I usually do. But 1-0 the count to Devers. Trying to get some RBIs here, as that one's going to be fouled off behind the plate. Even in the count at 1. He's got Eloy Jimenez at or at second. Matt Davidson at first. And this one's going to be hit pretty deep towards the track. And that ball is going to get over. It's going to drive in a couple runs. Hopefully they're sending him home late from third. He will get in though. A 2-run double for Devers, knocking up the score to 9-0. Jorge Bonifacio up to bat, 0 for 2. He's batting .299 on the season. The best batter for the Royals this season. As it is bottom of the 7th, 11-0 White Sox. Tim Anderson with a 2-run home run in the top of the 7th. A solid game today by the White Sox on all facets of the game. As that slider is going to be over the heart of the plate for strike number 1. Noah Syndergaard definitely impressing in his first appearance as a member of the White Sox. As that one's going to be grounded to Tim Anderson. He's going to throw it on over the Devers at first to retire the first out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Matt Davidson up to the plate. He is a triple shy from the cycle. He's got 2 home runs, a double, and a single. And he has Eloy Jimenez there at second. If this ball goes anywhere towards the gap, I don't care. We're going for 3. We're up 11. We're in the 8th inning. I don't care if it's a no-brainer, no doubter about it. He's going to be thrown at third. We're going for it. Why not? I mean, if it's a single, we're not going to do it, obviously, but hopefully he'll get one into the gap, as that one's going to be fouled off quickly. 0-2. Matt Davidson definitely wants to go 5 for 5 in this game. He does not want to strike out here. He at least wants to move the runner over. As that one's going to be down the heart of the plate. And that one's going to be right to the left fielder, making solid contact. However, retiring here in the 8th. Billy Burns up to the plate again here in the bottom of the 8th. It is going to be Noah Syndergaard's last batter, as he is looking for a double play to get him out of the 8th inning here. As that is going to be a sinker low for ball 1. A solid first start for Noah Syndergaard. He's gone 7 in the 3rd innings pitched. He's given up 3 hits, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. What a box score for him so far. He's looking to add 2 more outs to that with a double play, hopefully. But this is his last batter, regardless of outcome, as that is now 1-2, the count to Billy Burns. Noah Syndergaard trying to get a double play here, as that one's going to be hit down the line. Not quite going to get a double play out of that one, as that one is going to be hit into right field. A base hit, as Scott Schiebler is going to get that ball in to third base. So now runners on first and second with 1 out. And that is going to do it. That is going to do it for Noah Syndergaard, as Nobles is now going to come in. We're going to do a quick mound visit, and he's going to be coming in. He's going to be making his major league debut. Mike Butcher very happy with his starting performance from Noah Syndergaard in his first performance as a White Sox. As he's going to grab the ball from him, let him know he did an amazing job today, as he's going to walk off the field. As he pitched 7 and a 3rd innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. What more could you ask for? And now Michael Nobles is in to pitch. 23 years old, he's 6'2", 183 pounds. And he is excited to get his major league career underway. One of the top White Sox pitching prospects in the bullpen, making his first start and throwing a strike 1. 92-mile-per-hour fastball, so not the fastest. You can see he's got a fastball, a changeup, and a cutter, as that one's going to be real close to the face. Real close to the face. Thankfully not hitting him. But a lefty-on-lefty matchup. That cutter is going to be low, but he's going to swing over it for strike and 2. Strike 2, not strike and 2. That don't make sense. Still hoping to get a double play, as that one's going to be fouled up to the White Sox ball boy. He's going to grab that ball, throw it to a lucky kid in the stands. Again, the 1-2 is going to be high, evening up the count at 2. White Sox trying to get out of this inning with no damage. This could be it. Devers, and the throw is off the line. Bases loaded. An error by Devers is going to load the bases. You can see this one taking his time, making the wrong spin, throwing Anderson, or pulling him off the bag. Anderson thrown over the first, but definitely not in time. So bases loaded for Matt Duffy. A very good hitter for the Kansas City Royals. And now Michael Nobles has his hands full, as that is going to be ball 1. Definitely quite the situation for this rookie to be in. We'll see how he responds to the challenge. As that one's going to be hit into right field. Schiebler's going to catch it. He's going to throw it on in. A run is going to come around the score as they missed the cutoff man. So the runner from first is going to move on over the second. 11-1, but they get an out. Yohan Moncada to the plate. He's 1 for 5 in this afternoon's game. He has a triple, as it is runners on first and second, 2 outs, top of the ninth. 11-1 White Sox. Yohan Moncada trying to get a base hit. And not every day you see a player get 6 at-bats. He's hoping to go 2 for 6, not 1 for 6. Get that batting average up there, as hopefully the White Sox prepare for some postseason baseball, as that fastball is going to be taken for a strike. White Sox just finishing the trade deadline, so now it is time for that postseason prep, as that ball is going to be inside a curveball. It's going to be ball 1. Hahn coming in, and he's pitched the entire game since Charlie Morton left, as that is going to be a good curveball. Yohan Moncada is going to strike out, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th inning. White Sox looking to close this game out. Romeo Santos up to the plate. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Gonzalez is in, looking to close out the Royals and close out this series. So that is going to be a fastball high for ball 1. Frederick Gonzalez, the future closer of this club, starting to get a bit of a more prominent role in this club, as that is going to be strike 1. I mean, he's got all them tools. He's got the breaking pitches, the slider and the curveball. He's got a high velocity fastball, as it is 1 and 2. Gonzalez trying to get another strikeout here to end the game, and Santos won't swing at that curveball. 2 and 2. Looks like he's going high with a fastball, and it's going to be just a little bit too high and off the plate. Full count. Looks like he's going back with another fastball. He will. This one's going to be popped up to left center field. Blake Rutherford making chase, and he will make the catch. What a running catch. And that is a White Sox victory. Noah Syndergaard making his first start as a member of the White Sox and doing fantastic, giving up 1 earned run, as the White Sox take a big victory today, smashing 17 hits in this 11-1 victory. Michael Nobles making his first appearance too as a member of the White Sox, being called up from AAA, pitching a full inning, giving up no runs. Very good job for Michael Nobles and the whole White Sox. Matt Davidson had a huge day. I mean, you can see the final box score: 11, 17, and 2 for the White Sox, 1-4-0 for the Kansas City Royals. 2 very different tales on both sides of the ball, as we take a quick look at the highlights, and there were plenty. In the top of the first, Matt Davidson homering the center 466 feet. That is a bomb. For 2 RBIs, making it 2-0 early before Noah Syndergaard even took the mound. And then top of the second, Castro grounding the center for a single, scoring Tim Anderson. Anderson and Castro did very well in this afternoon's game. And then top of the third, Jimenez doubling to left, getting a run out of it. You can see just over the left fielder's head. I believe that's Parra, making it 4-0 here in the top of the third. And then in the top of the third again, you saw, I believe, maybe not, no you didn't, you see this, Matt Davidson doubling to right off the top of the wall. I did record it, but I was eating pretzels, so I don't think you guys want to see that. Getting a run off of it, 5-0 in the third. And then again in the third, Rutherford lining to right, a soft little single, pretty shallow, but scoring a run, making it 6-0. And then Matt Davidson, one of his home runs here to left field, an RBI, 7-0. You guys saw this one. You guys definitely saw that one. 7-0 in the 5th inning, but White Sox weren't done yet. Devers doubling to right here, scoring 2 runs. Another double to that gap, making it 9-0 in the 7th inning. A lot of hits, a lot of offensive production by the White Sox this afternoon. Then in the bottom of the 8th, Duffy hit a sac fly to right. You guys saw that. Schiebler not having the strongest arm, not very good at defense out there in right field. So not really much of a play there as he throws it on in the 3rd. And a run will come in the score, making it 11-1 in the bottom of the 8th. And then bottom of the 9th, for the final out and to seal a White Sox victory, Santos flew out to left field. A big 11-1 victory for the Chicago White Sox. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. We made a huge trade, possibly one of the biggest in this entire series, going out and get Noah Syndergaard. We gave up a couple prospects, some even MLB ready prospects, both Dylan Cease and Dane Dunning, 2 very good starting pitchers. We also gave up Zach Duke, so that didn't hurt us too much there. What did you guys think of the trade? Let me know in the comment section below. Did you think we gave up too much? Was it a steal? Was it a fair trade? Let me know what you thought. But I'm looking forward to getting this team to the playoffs. We're up 4 games over the Indians. So thank you very much, guys, for hanging out with me, and we will see you next episode.